I had a weird dream last night. I don't know if I should tell you this. Trust me, I don't think about this. You dream what you dream. I had a dream I was like kissing an old lady's neck. What the frig? Why would I have a dream like that? I don't understand that. Thank God, when I woke up, I was like, oh my God, thank God it's over. That wasn't real. It was weird. Okay. Well, there you have it. Another beautiful AK from Century Arms. But we're going to get into that in a minute. I just want to show you this little ThruNight pen light that I got probably like 5 weeks ago. I just forgot to show it to you. This is called the ThruNight TI4 Compact. This is like, to me, the ultimate light to have in your car. Especially if you have to, well, nobody reads maps anymore. Sorry, I know I'm old-fashioned. Who the hell reads maps? But it's a great light to have in your car. And it takes 2 AAA batteries. It's called the TI4 pen light. Something I never showed before. This is different. As you can see, it's got a beautiful matte finish, and it's got ThruNight's off-white logo on there. I like how it's off-white, it's not white. Black clip, and it acts just like a pen. Takes 2 AAA batteries, so you can get batteries anywhere for it, and it's super bright. So this is how it works. That's low, medium, and you got the friggin' turbo. ThruNight blind your ass, which they can do for very little money. That's why I like them. Very nice light. Probably going to give this one to my wife. I know I usually give these away, but I didn't know how many you guys would like a little light like this. I know you guys like everything big, you know, big giant lights. So I'm trying to give the real expensive ones to you guys. But this one I think I'm just going to give to Jen. She can keep it in the car, and if you got to look for something in your glove compartment, have it up on the visor. This is fantastic. That's how it works. Pretty sweet. So it doesn't strobe or nothing, but it has 3 settings. Very nice ThruNight. That's the TI4 pen light. Very nice. Wouldn't it be cool though if it was a pen also, like an actual pen? You could put the light on this side and a pen on this side. You can actually write with it. They asked me to throw them ideas. I threw that at them. Said, hey, make the same light again and make it a pen. It'd be pretty cool. But I'll put the link under the video for this particular light, and it's extremely affordable. It's ridiculous how much this costs. Very robust, great housing. It's got good weight to it. You could feel the quality in it. It's a very nice built light. Also extra O-rings, waterproof, just like all the other ones. So that's the TI4 pen light. Pretty sweet, huh? So congratulations, Jen. You're getting your first light from ThruNight. Don't worry, I got more coming. You guys are going to win. Even if guys that complain, you're going to win. So don't even worry about it. Well, here it is. Let me get this in frame. Get in frame for you. The RAS47 from Century Arms. I just got this 2 days ago. I was at work yesterday. As you know, double action has high-powered rifle lanes now, with some restrictions. Don't remember that. But at least we have high-powered rifle lanes now. And I was shooting this yesterday, and I probably put about 80 rounds through it. And I gotta say, for the first time I ever bought an AK, first time, I didn't have to sight it in. I mean, every AK I ever bought, you have to get the front sight tool with the little clamp, and you gotta twist it and turn it all different ways to get it zeroed in. Our range is 25 yards. That's as long as it is, so that's as far as I could shoot it. And I didn't even bench rest it. I stood up, cheek welded it, you know, just held it like a rifle, shot it, and it was all in the X. I mean, I couldn't believe it. You know, usually you have to do some tweaking. So I called Century Arms, talked to a really nice guy, and I was like, do you guys sight them in on purpose like that, or I just get lucky and it just happens to be straight? He's like, no, we tried it. When we ship our rifles out, we try to sight them in as best we can for the customer, so they're not sitting there all day trying to sight it in. You got to remember, when you're making a high production product, it takes a while to sight it in, so that really slows production down. So they're not going to get it splitting hairs for you. But I'll tell you what, it was in the red, and to me that's incredible. Right out of the box, didn't even have to. I don't know. I'm not even touching the front sight. Mine's really tweaked in, and no, they didn't tweak it in for me because they sent it to my channel either. They just sent it to me like any other customer. Stamped receiver, okay. I have the V2. That's a milled receiver. Naturally, a milled receiver is going to have a little less recoil than the stamped. It's got a lot more weight. So, but the stamped receiver, as far as reliability and durability, is just as tough as a milled receiver. Okay. Some people say it's tougher because it flexes. A milled receiver doesn't flex like a stamped receiver would. But it's a stupid argument. None of you in any of your lifetime is going to see anything happen anyway. Unless you're some kind of super commando, gun-running some bitch that shoots 1,000 rounds a week or something. Okay? But if you're just an average gun owner, or even a hardcore gun owner, you're not going to see that happen with either stamped or milled. So, nothing to even be concerned about. Super high quality Century Arms, 100% made in America. The furniture, thank God, is traditional size AK furniture. You can, if you want to black it out, go to Midwest Industries. You can get a rail system and throw it on. You can get a new buttstock and throw it on. It's just going to work. Fantastic. Nitrides finish, outside and in, inside the barrel and out. It's not a chrome line barrel. Here's the thing with chrome line barrels. You really don't need a chrome line barrel because the ammo you shoot these days is non-corrosive. A chrome line barrel is for corrosive ammunition. It makes it easier to clean. Believe it or not, a non-chrome line barrels are supposedly just a touch more accurate than chrome line barrels because of the texture in the rifling inside the barrel. Like I said, me or you, none of us probably would know a difference anyway. Okay. If you want to shoot precision shooting, you're not going to worry about it having it with an AK. You're going to go get yourself a Remington 700 bolt action or with a bull barrel if you want to do stuff like that. But I'm just giving you, don't get hung up on the chrome line barrel thing. I don't think any of my AKs are chrome line. I can care less. I don't shoot corrosive ammunition through it, so it doesn't matter. Comes with two 30-round Magpul magazines. Now, to me, wood furniture AK, looks-wise, the traditional look would be a metal mag. To me, looks better, but the metal mags will move around more than the polymer mags. The polymer mags will lock in nice and tight, and they don't budge. The metal mags look better with the wood, and they run just as reliable, but they will wiggle just a touch because the metal mags, the outside diameter, I think is like 1,000, a little smaller, a little bit. But you guys, all you AK guys know that. It has an upgraded trigger. It's called the Rack-1 double hook trigger. It's got a Rack-1 trigger, so it's not the Tapco 2 trigger. It's better. Has a fantastic reset. Has an oversized paddle for dropping the mags out if you want to do quick mag drops. It's got a nice big fat paddle on there. The barrel is very, very heavy duty. It's extra thick. It's not like that pencil barrel, which I can't stand pencil barrels. My Arsenals have them little skinny pencil barrels. Not getting that, but Arsenal's a good AK, so I'm not saying nothing about it. Not sure why they use pencil barrels. Might be a weight thing. I don't care. I'll take the extra weight and have a nice, thick, heavy barrel. It definitely can control the projectile with a thicker barrel. You definitely have more control over it. That's a fact. We'll look at it a little closer. Take the mag out. Okay, thumb safety works pretty smooth. Very nice. I don't have to push real hard. It's very easy to work. Everything feels really, really nice and straight. Especially up here, this is where your piston rides in the piston tube. And usually, if I get an AK, I'll do this with it just to make sure it's not canted and nothing's rubbing in there. Everything's very free and straight, and it feels amazing. The sights line up beautifully, just where they are right now. The dust cover is an extra thick, heavy metal. just like the V2. It's got a really thick, heavy dust cover. Like I said, you could probably dig a foxhole with this thing. It's really, really strong. Love it. Wolf springs throughout. Of course, I could tell right away as soon as I push forward. You know, I got to push probably, you know, maybe 2 times harder than the springs they used to put in here. So it's really good, high quality Wolf springs in there. When you take the charging handle out, everything just glides back and forth. Everything's very straight. Feels wonderful. It comes out really nice. As you can see, it's filthy because we were shooting it yesterday. Skeletonized charging handle, bolt carrier. Takes some weight out of there. It's got the stainless steel piston. I guess that's stainless steel. Here's the bolt. Comes right out. And if you want to look in the groove where the bolt rides, as you can see, no machine marks. Now typically, even on a good AK, you'll see in this area, from the drill, from the mill, the swirl marks, and you don't even see anything. Everything's really, really nice and smooth. This thing is awesome. I mean, I know AKs don't have to be that way, but I could look at this like a watch, and it's really precisionally made. They really went the extra mile and paid attention to detail. They really did. It has the double hook trigger. As you can see, there's a hook on that side, there's a hook on that side, there's a hook on both sides of the trigger. Gives you a nice equal pull. Has the American spring in there. Like I said, this is 100% American made. You can put any kind of parts on you want. You don't have to worry about the 922 compliant BS. Okay. It also has a scope mounting system here, which some AKs lately don't come with these anymore. And to me, like these days, this is considered like an extra. Back in the day, these were always on AKs, but lately a lot of companies ain't putting them on there anymore. So they put that on there for you. And man, that's really, really nice. You know what's most impressive about this? All the rivets, all the pins, and the finish. It looks like all laser. Like everything looks laser cut. Everything is so nice looking. Even the stamping here. It's not heavy on one side, and it's just perfect. I mean, there's people that don't care anything about this stuff. They just want to pull the trigger and run their AK hard. But there are people out there that are OCD, and they want to know about all this stuff. So that's why I'm saying that. Really, really sweet, man. So, there's the internals. I'm using, of course, my favorite gun oil right now is my Lucas Extreme Duty gun oil. Like I said in other videos, it's like between a grease and an oil combined. It's got a lot of body to it. There are so many times when I'm oiling my gun, I'm like, well, this gun's got full-length rails. I think I should use grease. But I'm like, but I like to use oil, and I don't know which one to do. So that's where this comes in, the Lucas gun oil. You guys, I'm telling you, everyone that I gave a test tube of this to, text me and say, dude, this stuff is awesome. I mean, I'm not kidding you. They're not paying me or anything. I'm just telling you. When I find something good, I'm going to tell you. It's good stuff. Okay, so there's your, put the recoil spring back in. Okay, everything fits nicely. Everything's nice and tight, no wobble. The furniture is super, super tight, no wobble. You know, I haven't shot 80 rounds to it. Usually after you shoot it a while, the furniture might loosen up. Wood furniture, no matter how tight it is, might loosen up on you eventually because wood shrinks and contracts with the weather. That's why if you don't like that, you can always put, you know, synthetic or metal. But this is so tight on there. I mean, there's no wiggle at all. Usually you'll feel a little wiggle with, especially with this bottom one, you'll feel a little back and forth, but nothing. They made everything butt tight. Very nice. So did I cover everything? Oh, you know what else this will do? This will accept a suppressor. It has 14x1 left-handed threads, and it will accept a suppressor if you have one, or if you're allowed to have one, or any muzzle brake that's 14x1 left-handed threads. So that is awesome. Okay, And like I said, the whole gun is nitride finish. And as far as in the AK experience I have, the V2 and this RAS47 definitely have the best finishes out there. No one has finished like this out there. Even the AKs that are handmade, like the $3,000 ones, to me, I mean, I've seen one in person. My friend just bought one. It still looks like paint, which is fine, but it does. This looks like it's a finish. It's a process. It's just not. Doesn't look like spray paint. It's really sweet, man. It has a bluing look to it, like it's bluing, like the metal is stained black. That's the best way to explain it to you. Really sweet. So, 230 round Magpul mags. I will put Century Arms link under the video, and you guys can go check it out. The price is going to vary no matter where you get it from. If you get it from Atlantic Firearms, you get it from Buds, I don't know, wherever you're going to buy it. I think it's between $5.50 and $6. It's in that area, and that is freaking awesome for something like this. 100% made in America. It's not retrofitted. It's not a bunch of used parts from all over the world and put together. It's a solid built AK in-house. Very, very nice. Alright guys, that's it. Hope you like the RAS47. Sorry I left the target at work. I wanted to show you the target, how sighted in this is right out of the box. But you know, even if you're at a job where you really like, after 6 hours goes by or 7 hours, you can't wait to get home. You know, I forgot I left the target. So alright guys, talk to you soon.